Hey, so welcome. Thanks for joining me again. Thanks for watching another video. It's another one part of our 5-part series. This one's a video about private money lending. Trying to think of one of the deals we've done recently. We did one where we had a seller, and he was kind of in a unique situation. He had he owned a property. He was I think he was a pastor or a priest. He might be a priest, and he was engaged to get married, and is his fiance needed to move out of her apartment, and so he had planned on buying a house, and then after get married, move into this house, and so he bought this house, and she moved in, and she said, well, I got to be out of my apartment. So you mind if I move into the house? And he said, yeah, I'll stay in my apartment. And once we get married, then, we'll live together for religious reasons, which makes sense, right? So she had a daughter that I think got assistance from the state. And so she was going to lose her assistance unless she could show that she had like a lease or something for rent. And so his fiance asked him to write up a lease. They want to just write up a quick little lease that they could show to the state so that her daughter could keep her benefits because she had a little girl and to keep the benefits. So they do a lease together, and come to find out that once he got the lease, the wife, the fiance, decided she didn't want to get married to him. And this lease that they had wrote up said that he had to pay all utilities, he had to pay the mortgage and everything, and her rent was $1. And so he was in this lease with this lady who he thought was going to be his fiance. Now has became a tenant that he can't remove from the property, and it's $1 lease. So he was 4 years into this lease. It was for a 4-year lease, and then the lease could renew one time for another 4 years. And so he was in this lease with this tenant, and he couldn't get her out. He's been paying mortgage after mortgage, utilities, everything, right? So I think he called me. I don't know how. I can't remember how he called me, but he called me, told me the story, and so I said, how can we help? What can we do? What can we work out? He said, listen, man, if I could pay off my mortgage and maybe walk away, I've lost so much money in this situation. If I could walk away with 20 grand or something, I'd be happy. So we came to 200,000. We came to an agreement of $200,000, and so I brought in a private money lender. I brought in someone from this opportunity. And so in this opportunity, what we did was we actually partnered on this opportunity. We actually partnered on this and decided that we were just going to pay the $200,000 and we were just going to own the property. We knew that we come to find the property's worth about $435 right now. So we just partner on it, right? And we're going to ride this lease out. So the lease is in one renewal. We got another 3 years left on this lease, and eventually it's up. Now, obviously, we talked to our lawyers and all that stuff and made sure it was a good position. But another way I took an opportunity, created an opportunity for an investor, for a passive investor. This person is going to put their $200,000 into this investment, and we're going to split the proceeds 50-50 at the end. We're not sure yet if we'll go in and rehab it and put it on the market or we'll wholesale it. No matter what it is right now, we know that property is worth double what we paid for it. So let's just say we only could sell it for $400,000. We both walk away with $100,000, right? And so it just feels good to be provided these opportunities, like I said before, being able to be in a position to take someone's money and be able to, I don't even know what the ROI is at. I mean, if he walked away with $100,000, he put up two, walked away with another 100, in a 3-year period. I haven't even done the numbers of that. I don't even know what the ROI is, but I know it's in the double digits. I know that it's healthy, right? And so that's what's cool. That's what's cool about real estate and about private money lending, man. We can structure it any kind of way. I always try to maximize the private money lenders. I'm not one to give a flat rate to everybody. I kind of see the deal and I see how could I maximize it? How could I give them the most return on their money over this period of time? and still be able to cover all my services, my debts, my expenses, right? And so, yeah, this was another great one, great opportunity for us to just sit back and ride this one out, and see what happens, man. So, yeah, just another way we use private money to make a deal, make somebody's situation a great deal for us, right? And that seller was ecstatic, man. I mean, he got out of this situation. He knew he's going to get out of this situation. And he walked away with a little cash out of his pocket, right? So for him, from the way he stood in this situation, this was a great deal, right? This was a great situation for him to get out of something that he had no idea how to get out of, because most people wouldn't take on this thing. They wouldn't inherit this tenant, because they don't know how to structure a deal. Because in a conventional way, you would go get a loan, right? And that loan would cost you something, which in return means that you can't allow a renter to pay for $1 a month because your debt is too high, right? But we found a way to structure this. We found a way to take somebody I know around me with some money and put it in. If he's going to put it in a savings account for 3 years, what is he going to earn on that money, right? He can put this is a savings account. He put this in this transaction, basically in a savings account, and it potentially can bring him back $100,000 or more, right? So if you got a savings account that brings me that kind of return in 3 years, let me know so I can sign up, because I'm going to tell a few other people about that one too, right? But as far as I don't know no savings account that does that. I don't know any money market account. I don't know any stocks and bonds that can do that in a 3-year period, right? So yeah, another example of how we could take your money and put it to work, get it moving. If it's not moving, you're losing money, right? All right, cool. Thank you. Have a good day. Make it a good week. Make it a good month. All right.